can trust me. Hey all, welcome to season 2.5 HD remix of Detour Ahead, the show where we all jelk together. I'm your guest host today, Jason jELeeoo. What's going on, y'all?
That's pretty good. I'm a fan of that.
That was a good intro, top tier.
Yeah. Listen. I didn't say anything that would get us canceled, right?
That was Riely. That's the new rule. You can say whatever you want in the intros as long as we don't get canceled for it.
Yeah. So
if we're jelking together, I feel like me and Colo could get canceled pretty easily.
That's true. So do you guys
joke? I'm Riely, and that's Colo Chew. Hi, Colo Chew.
Remind me not to look up words that Jason say on the internet anymore.
You guys want to pull off a little Russian flashbang? Maybe a little bit of a Mexican lawnmower?
Oh god.
Oh god damn it. You know what? I'm not gonna look anything that comes out of Jason's mouth. I'm just not gonna look it up.
Nothing? Okay. Operation Northwoods.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Huh?
Anyway, welcome to Detour Ahead. Jason, welcome back. Welcome back for
It's wonderful to be back for season 2.5 HD remix.
Welcome back for season 2. Glad to have you back.
Mm-hmm.
You
know, I always think the second seasons are better than the first.
This second season has been a ride. I can't wait for season 3.
Oh my fucking god.
I'll come back in season 3 and it'll be better than ever. This time I will be a dictator. Next time I will be a dictator, I mean.
It's Detour Ahead starring jELeeoo featuring Riely and Colo in season 3.
Yes, I will have taken over every podcast.
It's not even going to be called Detour Ahead. It's just jELeeoo Ahead.
jELeeoo Ahead.
Yep. You know, season 2 of the jELeeoo podcast didn't work out, so I'm taking over.
I think it worked out just fine. You were just like, nah.
I was just like, nah, I don't really feel like it. And honestly, I wasn't.
There's still a lost episode. I'm sad I'm never going to get to hear it. I was waiting for it with bated breath.
So, what are we doing today other than joking?
Stop. Anyway, do you want to jump right into the topic?
Fuck yeah.
Oh, we're skipping the small chat today?
We can skip it. It's a pretty hefty topic for today.
What is there small chat things to chat about?
Oh, we talk about what's been going on in our lives.
I spent a lot of money recently.
I mean, what did you spend money on?
Amiibos.
Amiibos.
Oh.
Yeah.
What Amiibos did you get?
Ambios? Amiibos got restocked on PlayAsia, and I had to buy them like immediately before I knew scalpers would go for it. And hey, what do you know? Scalpers went for it, but I got my order in. So I have I already got Ike. He's already with me right now, but I am going to get Lucina and Alm and Celica as well. And my card got declined, and I had to tell the bank that no, this was a genuine purchase. I know it's a dumb decision.
I did buy the dumb Japanese figurine bank officer.
I did buy an anime waifu. I did.
That's me with
for my stupid
Funko Pops. That's literally me with Funkos.
Yeah. Ever since Fire Emblem Engage came out, I've been binging like the entire series.
You have to talk to the bank every time you buy an Ona hole.
Don't say that.
You want to look that one up, Colochu?
No, I'm good. I looked up the first word. I'm not gonna. No, I'll leave it to my naive brain. Fine.
That only means it could be worse than what it actually is.
No, it's fine. It's all right. It's not a bad word if I don't look it up.
Wait, they sell these on Amazon?
What, Ona holes?
Yeah. What was that laugh?
Leave me alone. Fucking bastard.
Nobody finds out.
I have never heard. In the 4 years that I have known you and been doing podcasts, I have never heard a laugh like that from you before.
Shut the fuck up.
Hey Riley, you know, do you remember what Ryan Higa said at the end of all of his videos?
No, what did he say?
He said what you said. He went, "It's he."
Oh my god.
What's been going on in your all's lives?
Colo?
Not shit really. Just working.
Yeah.
I bought a cosplay.
Oh.
Dropped $60 on it.
Who the for?
Who's you?
The same as the waifu pillow.
Oh yes.
Yeah, the one I talked about last episode.
You think Jason listens to the show? We got a new person to this call.
Jason, have you seen Demon Slayer?
Yes, I'm very excited for season 3.
Oh, me and my roommates are going to see the movie next
Yeah.
week.
I'm probably gonna see
literally
it
next week.
Me and my dad watch it together.
So you know Shinobu, right? The insect Hashira?
Are you going to cosplay as Shinobu?
Yes.
That's awesome.
Right?
Yeah.
It's just the outfit. I don't have the wig yet, but I do have the sword, and the sword is very, very cool. So, and then I also got a body pillow of her. It is 100% safe for work, by the way.
When are you going to kill a boar and hollow out its head and wear it to cosplay as a Inosuke?
Look, I was gonna do ugly Inosuke because I have one of my friends does Tengen, and then two others do ugly Tanjiro and ugly Zenitsu, but there's nobody who does Inosuke, so I was gonna lock down Inosuke as well.
Yo, I'm gonna say it. Fuck Zenitsu. He's so fucking annoying. Worst character in the show.
I don't mind him that much, but
he's just Armin, but he cries.
True.
And also, he's less cool. Yo, the Attack on Titan trailer released for the part 45 of the final season.
I keep hearing the final Attack on Titan thing's gonna come out, and then it's like this is part 2 of 7. Guys.
Yeah, I know it's awful, but I mean, there is 9 chapters of manga material left for them to adapt. So, surely.
Why do they keep saying it's the final part then?
I don't know, but I know that I'm very excited because I've been invested in this for a long time. All right, I fucking love Attack on Titan.
I watched season 1, and I never really got back into it.
Yeah.
I watched half of one episode, and I never really got back into it.
Speaking of anime, I'm very excited for Riely. When are you going to watch Vinland Saga?
I don't know.
You got to do it. It's my favorite anime. You got to do it.
Bruh, I've had so many people recommend it to me.
It's Colo. When I can't emphasize enough how much that series changed me as a human being.
I've heard it's really, really good. But
it is.
I'm working on another show right now, and I just started season 3 out of 8. So
what, Sailor Moon?
No, Sailor Moon is after that 70s show.
Oh, that 70s show.
Ew,
it's such a good show.
It's not.
It is. What do you mean?
It's so boring.
No. Friends is boring. That 70s show is great.
They're both boring.
I'm glad you agree on one half of my argument. I'm very glad you agree with one half of my argument.
Bro, why watch Friends when there's a perfect version called How I Met Your Mother?
I've literally saw multiple posts on Twitter. Someone said, if I win the lottery, I'm going to buy out the rights
to
Friends.
Yeah, and remove the laugh track.
And then release it worldwide for free to prove that it's not funny.
Yeah, it really isn't funny. It's just not.
I tried to watch. I watched 3 episodes. Not a good show. Even when I was on my big sitcom kick, you could show me any 90s or 2000s sitcom, and I'd be on board. But Friends sucked.
Did you watch that 70s show though?
I never got around to that 70s show.
It's good. You need to watch it. The only reason I'm doing this is so I can go watch that 90s show.
I have also seen episodes of that. It is even more unbearable.
Oh, I heard it's very Disney Channel. I've heard it's very Disney Channel-esque.
It is painfully unfunny.
I've heard it's very Disney Channel-esque, but I still want to watch it just for the cameos because I love that 70s show. It's great.
I can't believe they literally just did Girl Meets World again. That exact description, except it was literally Disney Channel. There is How I Met Your Father too. Have you watched that, Jason?
I refuse to tarnish the reputation of like the sitcom that got me into sitcoms.
I will say, Riely, the one thing that has slightly been building, not enough for me to sit down and watch it all, but just enough for it to be put on the list, is My Name is Earl.
Yes!
It has been added to the hypothetical list of shows I'm gonna watch.
It's
which is
so
like
fucking
30
good,
shows
Colo,
long
too.
at this point. It's 30 shows long, probably.
I'm
But
working on
it's been officially added in my favorites of shows that I need to watch. So
You'll be
Oh.
very happy with it if you watch it, I promise.
Oh, I know. It's literally one of your favorite sitcoms, isn't it?
Yes. My favorite. One of my favorite shows of all time.
We have talked about it like 3 times, but those conversations lasted an hour and I only got a total of like 4 words in each time.
Are you talking about me and you discussing My Name is Earl?
Yeah, it was one of the classic Riely rants about something for an hour while I just go, yep, yep,
Oh, like the Mo and Penguin episode.
Oh,
so
you
we
have
had
Mo on this
Mo
show.
Diggity and
You don't have to
Penguin
tell
Mage
me.
on Detour had a couple weeks ago, and it was just the Mo cast. It was just
Yeah,
that's it.
Like,
It was just Mo talking the entire time.
yeah, Mo. Like, I don't want to be mean to him, but like he does not know how to shut the fuck up.
But we got back at him. We got back at him. I had him do an hour and a half YouTube video on accident. Like immediately after recording.
Yeah, I saw that on your channel page. It was one of the one videos with a custom thumbnail.
Yeah, it was the first custom, well, not the first. I think the first custom thumbnail I did was my Flora Sky playthrough with the I think it was episode 2, maybe one, I don't know. Episode 2 got a custom thumbnail.
Oh, hey, nothing's misspelt in that one either.
What the Mo one?
Yeah, it doesn't say there's.
There's one thing left to do.
No,
Look, I've been trying to
we
make,
actually looked at that, we pointed it out, and I was like, no, it'd be funnier if you leave it that way. And that's how it went out.
Yeah.
But it's not a bad thumbnail. I'm doing thumbnails now. So
Colo, sorry, you go.
A-E-I-O-U.
Sorry, my brain decided to factory reset for a second.
No, it's good. You're fine.
Yeah, it happens. It happens. It happens. I was gonna say it's been a while since we talked, so here's a jELeeoo status update. I'm into reading now. And
Read
writing.
it. Oh,
Yeah. My uncle
Okay.
showed me Charles Bukowski, and I have not recovered since.
I wish I had the attention span to go read again. There's a lot of
Honestly,
like teen fiction books that I would love to go back and read,
Oh,
but I don't have the
Christ.
attention span for it.
Teen fiction sucks. It's not good.
I love teen fiction with like vampires and shit. One of my favorite book series was Shadowhunters.
My pediatrician is a vampire, part 7.
Honestly,
Not
though,
manga, actual fucking novels. But
yeah, I've also been a lot into manga, but fucking caffeinated starting a call.
Fuck caffeinated. This is an anti-caffeinated podcast.
If you like want to get into reading, I would recommend Bukowski's shit because it's so easy to read, you know? Like he doesn't use 80 fucking adjectives to describe the toppings on the pizza the main character is eating. He just like he gets straight to the point and it's funny and it's like down to earth. Great. Would recommend.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. You guys ready to start our topic for today?
You didn't even ask me how my week was, Colo.
Nobody cares about your week. How's your week been? Peglet, how's your week been?
It's been fine. Dude, we could go to the topic.
No. How's your week been, Peglet?
No, I mean, nothing. I worked. I did. Yesterday, I had an incident where I definitely passed out way earlier than I intended to, and I didn't even remember it happening.
Oh, that always happens to me on like every week on Wednesdays and shit.
Yesterday, I was on my feet walking around all day because we've been having this problem at work where like there are these devices that we have to hook up to the computers to do some certain parts of our job, and they weren't working with a new update of the software that we use. And they were like, "Hey, we found a fix. You gotta download this software, and then you gotta take each one individually, of which there are 52. Do the updates, and then go to the next one." So that was
So
5 hours of my day. What?
You're complaining that you had to walk?
Yeah, I don't do a lot of walking, Jason.
Boo-hoo.
Boo-hoo. Shut the fuck up, Jason. You fucking little
I
troll
can't
bitch.
walk.
You little fucking goblin. Shut up.
Boo-hoo.
You didn't even hear my comment. You probably didn't even hear my comment.
I didn't hear you comment, Colo.
I
It's
heard
you. I'm gonna keep it that way.
No. I want you to hear it because it was good. I thought it was funny. You said you don't do walking a lot, and I'm like, oh, that's obvious.
Yeah.
Anyway, topic time.
Wait, no, I didn't even finish the story. What the fuck?
Finish your story.
Okay.
15
Stop
words
trying
or
to
less.
fucking interrupt me.
This is not yelling ahead. It's detour ahead.
Welcome to Yelling Ahead, folks. It's where we're never gonna quite get
Go
where we're
where we
yelling.
also jelk.
No. Oh my god. So that happened. I walked home. It was super hot when I walked home. I was like, just my feet hurt. I like laid down, tried to like relax, was watching TV, and then suddenly I blinked and it was 9 p.m. I passed out for like 3.5 hours.
Yo, I slept for like 15 hours this week in like one like sleeping thing.
You
know?
sleep all the time. You sleep so long,
I don't
frequently.
sleep all the time. I just sleep for the entire time you're awake.
Yeah, oh yeah, you just stay up in like in the AMs and then go to bed during the PMs.
Yes.
And then we don't. The first time we hear from you in a normal person's day is like 4:30 p.m.
Yes. Except for Wednesdays.
I see. What happens on Wednesdays?
I have a class.
Oh,
I have to wake up at fucking 9 a.m. Can you believe that? Can you
that's
believe how
so
unreasonable that is?
disgusting.
I have to wake up at 9 a.m. and go on the fucking public transit to a bus. And I have to like go to a campus and like listen to someone talk about the moon and the sun. Ooh.
You take the moon and you take the sun.
And then I have to Uber home as the Uber driver tells me about Edgar Casey.
And you tell them lies.
I do tell them lies. I lie heavily. It is very.
What's one lie that you've told your Uber driver?
I have told them that I was nominated a Writers Award.
Jason did a whole like scripted YouTube video about like a web of lies he weaved to an Uber driver. It's so good.
And everybody agreed that that video was a 10 out of 10 banger.
Such
Do you want to send me that video? Send me that video.
Okay, sure. You're not gonna believe what it's called.
What's it called?
The Uber driver.
How long ago was it? I might be able to find it.
I'm sending you the link right now. I uploaded it in August. I was already working on the Super Metroid video then. Jesus Christ.
That has not come out yet.
Riely, there's like a minute left of audio recording to edit.
Oh my god.
It is so close. It is so close. I'm at the finish line. I'm so distressed.
How long is this fucking video?
It's like 40 minutes.
Jesus Christ, how did it take you like a year?
It's only taken him less than 6 months.
Riely, you need to remember this is one of my videos. Anyways, what's the topic? We've been giving the listeners blue balls for a while now. We need to get
so I came up with this topic for those of you listening, for that one person who always shows up. Thank you. Jason is back for a very specific reason. We're going to talk about how to reintroduce a caveman to modern society. I would love to hear both of your guys' great fucking ideas of how. So I'm gonna do a little
real
story.
quick. Can we part the kimono on how Jason was chosen for this episode?
Oh yeah, so Jason was chosen. Well, no, they'll know why Jason was chosen.
No, let me tell the story. Okay, so Colo had this topic in his head, and he comes to me, and he's like, "Hey, what guest do you think would be good for how to introduce a caveman into society, and I immediately had 2 candidates in mind for 2 very different types of episodes. Excuse me. And I was like, if you want it to be serious, Demigloom. If you want it to be funny, Jason. And then Colo contacted you immediately.
I know. You made the right choice. Listen,
absolutely. I know. I don't doubt that I made the right choice.
It's also, but we're not just being funny. We're going to be practical as well. We're going to be practical.
Oh yeah, this isn't going to be like absolute complete nonsense. It's going to be a little bit logical. So
of course. Now, how much Gene Simmons music can we show this caveman?
All of
realistically,
all his entire discography.
all right. Now, so I'm gonna put up a little story here to set the mood for the ideas here. You both are scientists. We're all 3 of us are scientists. We have just unfrozen the first caveman. Our job is to teach him about what goes on in the modern day society in 2023.
All right. I got it.
Nobody else has done this in the history of the world. We are the first ones. What are we doing? What's the first thing?
First things first, circumcise him. I want to see how he moves.
Oh my god.
It's gotta be done. I don't want no sleeping bag looking penis dangling.
Nah, fuck you. Circumcision is wrong. We can't do that.
Honestly, yeah. You know what? His body, his choice. We'll let him decide. We'll teach him about circumcision first thing, and then we'll let him.
That's the first thing.
Okay, but if you're gonna teach him about circumcision, you got to teach him about Christianity. I don't want to put religion into this man's head. I want him to still believe everything he's believed since 10,000 BC.
We'll tell him like the science bullshit that the atheists come up with to cope for the fact that they don't have foreskin.
Ah, there you go. Okay.
Yeah.
Is there a circumcision victim copium in the science community?
I would not listen. I don't know. I think I speak for most people when I say it should have been our choice. You know, I feel like I've been mutilated. The fact that I do not have my foreskin on me. You know, I one day I will return to the hospital where I was born, in a hypothetical situation where it wasn't shut down. And I will go up to them and I will be like, you all have something that I want.
Give it back. They're like, we don't know what you're talking about. Give it back, please.
Give me my foreskin back, you monsters.
Like, sir, that's not how it works. You're like, I don't care. You're scientists. Do it. Do the science.
Loan me some foreskin.
I thought out a caveman. You can certainly do it.
Okay, so introduce him to circumcision and let him make his own choice.
Yeah.
All right, that's idea 1. So I want to say my idea was to isolate this man. We unfreeze him, and we immediately the only human contact he has is 3 dudes in lab coats. Us 3. We lock him in a room. Give him a phone. Teach him how to use a smartphone. Only put TikTok on it. And just have him swipe for an entire week of just TikTok videos.
We would create the most cringe person on the planet.
He will end up more retarded.
And then, after the algorithm has learned, we do an additional week where we create a new account for him, so it's a brand new algorithm, and we have it do a whole separate week of just TikTok videos. Then take the caveman and kick him out the door and just let him live his life with only knowing about TikTok.
See, I had a very similar idea. You know how like the best way to teach a person Minecraft is to just stick them in a single player world and see what happens.
Oh, like the monkeys with typewriters thing.
Yeah. So I was figuring like we just stick them in the streets of New York City and just tell them to figure it out. You know, like worst case scenario, he gets arrested for like flinging shit, which is like normal in New York City. Let's be real.
Well, yeah, but to be fair, he could do really, really well.
I think it's like either that or San Francisco is the perfect place.
He could own the country.
It's gotta be San Francisco. New York is a little tough for a caveman. You got to do San Francisco.
San Fran? Yeah. I mean, hey, he's already probably he already probably got the memo on defecating on the streets like the citizens of San Fran do.
I feel like if we had the power to run a legitimate experiment like this, get the police force and like the government in on it, and just
tell them
grandfather clause him into all the laws to where he can just do whatever he wants.
This man is in creative mode.
this caveman is going to be above the law in every sense of the term.
He will be murdering dozens of innocents, and nobody bats an eye.
Nobody can stop him.
I feel like the one thing that would freak him out is like the buildings and shit, or like cars.
Definitely car. He might take them as just like really violent animals, or like.
Oh, that's true.
Big monster.
That's true. You know what? I feel like if we were to take this like seriously, put him in a zoo.
Yeah, definitely.
That'd probably be where he does the best, for sure.
That would be like the easiest way, though. We want this man to be on lunatic difficulty. All right.
Oh no, we want to put him on extra hard difficulty. We want to put this man in a Minecraft world on adventure mode and tell him to beat the Ender Dragon.
We want this man on grounded mode. All right.
Riley, what's your idea?
What's your idea, Riley?
I don't know, man.
Oh my
God! Leave it up to Riley.
You had 2 weeks.
Leave it up to Riley.
I don't know, man. This topic's really good for people who are creative, unlike me.
Okay, I can set up a scenario. So here, I'll reset up the scenario for you. You, Jason, and I have just unfrozen the first caveman to ever exist in the modern world. This man has no idea where he is, who he is. He has been frozen for 10,000 plus years. What is the first thing you do to this man?
I'm gonna make him watch all of Boy Meets World so he can learn morals.
No, you see, and then you could go in the opposite direction and make him watch all of It's Always Sunny.
I have to give him the yin and the yang. Boy Meets World is the yin, and fucking Always Sunny is the yang. The balance has to be struck.
If we made this man binge all of It's Always Sunny episodes, we would make the worst human being imaginable. We would make the most morally corrupt man known to the world. I would teach him all about World War II, and then tell him that the war is still going on, and I would just let him choose a side and give him let him into the public.
Just teach him nothing but World War II. Nothing
else. The only reality that exists is World War II.
The form of Darth Vader rap battling against Adolf Hitler.
Oh my God!
Real war footage.
After World War I.
I feel like the other really that's such like a really interesting thing to do is like put this man in front of anything. I'm literally looking at like the shows that I like. Put him in front of have him watch every fucking episode of Crime Scene Investigation, CSI. This dude is going to be the best goddamn investigator possible. He has seen all of them. Everything.
Is there a single real investigation technique in CSI though? I feel like it's
very loosely. It's very loosely based on real stuff, but like the stories are all fake.
Yeah,
like heavily fake. But like that's the funny thing.
It's the image.
He is going to be prepared for anything.
Make him watch like all like detective shows.
Is CSI worth watching? I've had a lot of people tell me lately that I should watch CSI.
Okay, I'm the perfect person for you to. The CSI Las Vegas, just the original CSI, the first 6 seasons are absolutely fantastic. Like perfect. I've watched them so many times. All of CSI Miami is absolutely great. I love CSI Miami. But the first few seasons of all of them are great. Bro? CSI Miami is good.
What the fuck is going on in Miami, bro?
But yeah, no, CSI is great.
Unleash him in Florida. That's where he will really strive.
That's where he'll belong. He'll find his people.
See, that's Florida. not. It's funny, but that's too realistic, Jason. You put a caveman in, it's just going to be more Florida man.
He'll fit right in.
His people.
The headlines are now going to read prehistoric man instead of Florida man.
The front picture is just him wearing a MAGA hat going to Walmart.
He wants to make America great again. It's very important.
I feel that's so funny. Release him into the wild, only knowing "Make America Great Again."
Get him to run for president.
Bro, did you give him the tagline, "Remake America Great Again"? Have him run for president. Technically, he's born in the U.S., so it's fine.
He's got my vote. Coming from the homeland of Pangea.
What is this caveman's name?
Grug.
I was just about to say Grug.
I was gonna say Unga Bunga. First name Unga, last name Bunga.
No, it's Grug.
Grug. But his middle name's like Bartholomew.
We would have to get a birth certificate for him, though.
Benedict Grug.
Do we put this man behind the wheel of a motorized vehicle?
Oh, yes. Immediately.
No, not a motorized vehicle. We give him a pirate ship. Tell him to sail the 7 seas.
Ooh. Real life okay.
Pirate
caveman? I like that idea.
Cave pirate?
Caveman pirate?
A pirate caveman.
Dude, actually, do you know how many movies we could make out of this idea, too?
Oh, fucking a kajillion, bro. A kajillion.
Isn't there literally a movie where they try to, like, make a caveman in high school? Like, they try to make him seem like he's a normal student in high school?
He gets an axe, bashes the teacher's face in with a club.
I feel like I remember this being the premise of a film where they try to make a caveman fit into high school, and he becomes the coolest kid in high school.
There is a show.
What is it called?
Encino Man.
Encino Man. Okay.
1992.
Oh, is that with Brendan Fraser?
Oh yeah, he is in that movie.
It is. Oh shit.
Pauly Shore, Sean Astin. Wow, these are like people that I actually know.
Damn. Next Detour ahead, we watch Encino Man.
I was going to say, here's where the saga begins. By the way, as a rite of passage to the modern world, I wanted to give this caveman McDonald's Sprite to see if he could survive. I
don't know if he'd survive.
I don't think he would survive. He would overdose on the pure sugar content immediately. But
that's interesting. Yeah, definitely McDonald's Sprite. We got to take him to Taco Bell.
Give him a Baja Blast.
Yes,
that motherfucker Baja Blast.
See, well, I was thinking it was like up to interpretation how this caveman came into existence. So, like, if it was like a time travel thing.
Oh yeah, no, I was just setting the mood for the audience. Okay. It can be, however, he can come into the modern world however you want through time travel. We unfreeze him, anything.
If we could send him back, I would give him some McDonald's Sprite and he could splash it on people and they'll melt like the Wicked Witch of the West.
We're gonna send this man back.
Back with an AR-15.
I just realized that's the best idea. Reintroduce this man fully into society, then send his ass back.
He'll come back, he'll go to his caveman wife, be like, check this out, bro. It's like a meme on a phone.
It's like, ooh, oomga booga. And he's like, no, phone.
Phone.
He'll try. We introduce him to the modern world. He spends 10 years here, gets fully adapted, and then we have a sit-down talk with him and go, you have done well. It is time for you to teach those of the past. And he's like, wait, no, I love it here. And they're like, nope, going back, baby.
What to prevent, though? Teach him, like, the shit he needs to prevent. Like, you know, like the foundation of the IRS. Just saying.
Have this, like, passed down through 10,000 years worth of humanity.
Exactly.
This is how we stop all tragedy. This is how we work our way to the good ending. Is we
the Titanic, 9/11, like all that shit, and just get him to tell him like to
Harambe.
Bro, the biggest tragedy to prevent. Yo, that's the first thing we need to teach him. We need to teach him about Harambe.
the injustice that occurred in 2016 at the Cincinnati Zoo.
It was the flashpoint that sent us down our dark timeline.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. That's it. Jason, the other thing that I was thinking, in terms of like just releasing them into the wild type deal with only knowing a limited amount of whatever we choose to show him being Puppy Cat and then just leave.
You see, that's all I have. Like, I'm trying to think of better ideas, but I was like, what if we just show the Caveman X TV show? It's like all I have in my head.
I would teach him like once he's like we teach him a little bit like to at least like to understand common speech and stuff like that. I would teach him
that's to be expected though. We obviously take the time to teach him English and stuff like that.
But like once he's on a level to like comprehend the understanding of what I'm next about to say, I'm going to teach him that the enemy lies in the IRS building, the Federal Reserve, Congress, and anyway, that doesn't matter. On an unrelated note, I teach him how to make guns and explosives. Totally unrelated.
It's an important skill to have.
I would wait. Do you like censor stuff? Can I make a joke where it just gives people?
No, I will kill you if you make me do work on this podcast.
Can I please say how to make an explosive?
No.
Okay.
No.
It would be
no. Funny. I veto that. That will no.
I will say no to that.
All right. Now Riley's home address, on the other hand.
Riley will bleep that out. He's already
I won't be happy about it. I did have to do it once.
Does someone dox you on this show?
He doxed himself.
I said the name of my city by accident when describing an event.
Gotcha. Telling people that you live in Orlando.
Oh no!
See, I haven't doxed myself on the internet yet. I have actively said certain cities that I will be going to. Because people do know I'm in Ohio, and Ohio's not
at this point. We're really starting to narrow it down for people because now they know I don't live in Key West, I don't live in Orlando. They can narrow it down.
Florida's a big state, buddy.
Yeah, Florida's a pretty big state with a lot of cities.
That's true. It does.
They still haven't figured out East Coast, West Coast yet.
That's true.
True. You in the Gulf or you're near the Atlantic?
I don't even know the answer to that question.
Riley doesn't know geography.
Oh God,
Riley, what state is above you? What state is north of you?
Georgia?
Directly north.
Oh Georgia. My God! One time, me and my dad were in an airport because my mom and my brother went on a trip and we were picking them up, and a bunch of people got off their plane, and so we asked a woman excuse me, where are you departing from? And she just goes north. Bitch, Florida is the most state.
She didn't want to get doxxed. She's protecting her. She's protecting herself.
North. Saying that in the southernmost state. It's so stupid. I hate that woman. I hate that old woman wherever she is.
That old bitch.
That bitch.
I think the other thing that we got to take into account is, are we releasing this man? Oh shit! You know what we could do?
What?
We could make so much money off of selling Caveman merch. Make him into a real life, not SCP, like Bigfoot, and just release him into the Rockies.
Yes.
Just set him free. Don't teach him anything. Just set him free. He'll commit so many murders.
We were discussing that fucking movie. Look Who's Back. We just do what they did in that movie. We make him a stand-up comedian.
Wait, Look Who's Back is the Hitler movie, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
But no, you take him into either the Appalachian Mountains or the Rocky Mountains, and you just set him free. And that's it. No more contact, no more whatever. Maybe put a tracker in his neck just so we can kind of keep track of him a little bit.
Know that website? You know that website that allows you to track sharks in the ocean that have been tagged?
Yeah, you can also track lions and shit.
Yeah, it's just gonna be that, but with Grug. I say we drop him off at Pilot Mountain, North Carolina.
But Grug is going to be a local legend. He's going to be a national treasure. This dude's going to be bigger than Bigfoot. And the only and we us three,
Can
we
we
go to
register?
the copyright offices of the United
Yeah.
States, copyright Grug, and start
Yeah.
selling merch immediately, saying we saw him in the Rockies. He's there. This dude is real. It's a real life caveman, and we make a legend out of it.
Dude, honestly, yes. I had another idea, by the way, for when we release him. I say we give him companions. We give him like an animal to just like become the master of. You know,
You gotta
I
give him
feel
a
like
corgi.
I feel like because he's more in tune with like nature and stuff, because he's from a time where it was much more important to be in tune with nature. We just give him like an army of like monkeys to command, or like an army of frogs or some shit.
Give him
And
a gorilla and name him Harambe 2.0.
yes, I
Set
think
him free.
we should. I think we should.
Harambe successor.
If I could direct your attention to a general chat, I feel like once we release him on the streets, it'll be like this, and I think that would be the best.
Just give him a sword.
A sword and an army of frogs, and it'll be like the battle at Helm's Deep from Lord of the Rings. Riely watched incorrectly.
I haven't seen Lord of the Rings, so it's alright.
What?
Lord of the Kring, more like.
Okay, I don't want
I
to hear
haven't.
from someone who only watched the second movie of the trilogy and was like, "This is bad. I don't understand what's going on."
Why did you watch the second one?
Listen, all
Didn't
I'm gonna
watch
say,
Fellowship,
every other
immediately
movie
watched
series
the
I've watched with multiple movies where I've watched the sequel first, there was still enough in the sequel for me to enjoy.
Bro, I'm
Not
like,
this
watching
time.
Star Wars, like, who's this Luke guy? Why is everyone like so dependent on him? Like, what's this Darth Vader guy? Why are these people even fighting each other?
You see, that's a premise you can nail down.
No, not with the Empire Strikes Back. You need to have the knowledge of A New Hope.
Like, okay, so there's Luke and there's Han and there's Leia. There's our party. They're on a space adventure.
You know, we kind of gloss over the fact.
Have you not
that
seen
what
Star
the Death-
Wars?
He has seen Star Wars, but this time he watched it correctly by watching A New Hope first.
4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, he didn't watch the prequels. He watched like the first 10 minutes of Phantom Menace and gave up, which honestly I understand.
That's fair. Phantom Menace is a little rough to get into if you're not a fan of Star Wars.
Worst
But...
one. I fucking hate that.
And what's funny is Jar Jar was the only thing that brought me levity in that 10 minutes. He was not what made me click off. He was what made me stay.
Okay, I don't care what people say. Jar Jar is the saving grace of that movie because everybody is so fucking robotic in that movie except for Jar Jar.
It is very rough to watch.
I have fallen asleep multiple times trying to watch The Phantom Menace, and Jar Jar was like the only thing keeping me awake. Now, Attack of the Clones, like it's just as bad, but for totally different reasons, so it's way more watchable.
Yeah, but you get to look at Padme the entire time, so it's bearable.
Yeah, and also you get to laugh at how awful that movie is.
Very true.
Obi-Wan sees that Jango Fett is the base like template for all the clones. He knows that Jango Fett is working for Dooku and the Separatists. He does not connect the dots, however, and prevent the entire like 20-year war that was going to happen. That entire movie is so dependent on everybody just being a dumbass. Yeah, let's just make this guy watch Star Wars and make him believe it's real life.
Jason, do you know what Order 66 actually stands for, right?
The like the why it's called that, you mean?
Yeah.
Fuck, I did know. Hold on, give me a second to quote unquote remember.
To quote unquote go on Google?
No. Within the world of Star Wars, it's very likely that Palpatine selected the number 66 at random specifically because the order was meant to be hidden like a needle in the haystack.
Okay, so there's another theory that I heard. I don't know if it's canon theory, but F is the 6th letter in the alphabet, friendly fire.
That would make sense. Do you watch Clone Wars?
I've watched a little bit of Clone Wars. I've not watched all of it.
Do you know the arc where some of the clones find out about Order 66 and try to stop it?
Yes.
Dude, that arc had me in fucking tears.
Oh, right? Oh, God.
Dude, Fives is my favorite character in that show, first of all. So, like, it was so good. It was just such a good... Clone Wars has no right being like the best show. Anyways, I think we should teach Star Wars to Grug. Give him like a plastic lightsaber toy and just let him unleash him.
Teach him Star Wars,
Yeah.
and just tell him that this is happening. This is real.
We show
This
him
has happened already.
We show him the
This shit
prequel trilogy.
going
only
on.
because the Empire is still a problem.
I feel like the other funny thing is isolate this man. If it's not July and we are in the United States, isolate this man until 4th of July. No human contact, no nothing. Put him outside in New York City on the 4th of July. Or in like rural West Virginia.
Yeah, it needs
and
to be
just hear the fucking loud booms of fireworks everywhere. This dude will have a mental breakdown.
If we release him in society, it has to be in like a more liberal place because like he would get shot otherwise, right?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I think he'd get shot. I think someone would bust out their niner, and I think they would shoot Grug.
That is true. He doesn't know about like territory and stuff. He doesn't know about owning property.
He doesn't know about guns.
Now the other thing, can Grug vote?
Gave him one. Can Grug vote?
Can he vote in elections?
I don't see why he can't vote. His opinion will be just as valuable as the average citizen.
Very true. I'm trying to think of other things.
I still think we should make him run for president. I would 100% vote for the Grug's America.
President Grug.
President Grug. A New Hope.
President Grug is gonna fix everything.
His campaign poster will be A New Hope, and it's just Grug.
Grug.
We could also take the opportunity. This has all been funny and like a little bit serious. I want to take a little step back and dip into like horror a little bit.
All right.
Have them watch all of Saw and create the most infamous serial killer known to man.
Show him like the really messed up horror movies, like freaking Martyrs, Hostel, freaking like Funny Games.
Oh shit! Show him Hills Have Eyes.
Oh my god! Bro,
show him Hills Have Eyes multiple times, and then put him out in West Virginia or like Nevada.
Make him play every Silent Hill game.
But like, do you realize how that would fuck up somebody from that era?
Absolutely.
Literally just show them all these movies and go, this is who you must be. Goodbye.
You shall be this now. Goodbye.
Yeah, just show him like
the most infamous of all the infamous people.
Show him like the most fucked up horror movies. Show him fucking like Green Room and Wolf Creek. You guys probably have never heard of these movies, have you?
I have not, no.
Oh.
No.
They're pretty fucked up.
I feel like I've heard about Green Room.
Patrick Stewart's in it. He plays the main bad guy.
What's Green Room about?
A group of like
there's a room, right? It's green.
A traveling band plays for a bunch of neo-Nazis, and they end up pissing off the group of neo-Nazis, and they trap them in the green room, and like gets pretty violent pretty quickly. And Patrick Stewart is like the leader of these fucking neo-Nazis.
God.
Oh.
It's very graphic though.
Interesting. This actually sounds good.
Oh, it's a great movie.
It's been a minute since I've seen a good horror movie, so
yeah, I'd recommend it. And then I'd immediately recommend you like one that will actually for real fuck up your day.
Look, was it this podcast that I talked about shadow people, Riely?
I don't think so, but maybe.
Was that just, I don't know if that was just a regular conversation or just Jason, have you seen the movie Shadow People?
I have heard things about it. It is on the watch list.
If you are easily scared or you are easily paranoid, do not watch this movie.
I can't take Benadryl because the Hat Man, I owe him money and I don't want to see him.
I'm neither of them.
Jason, When I tell you, I stayed up till 1:00 in the morning, so I'm already like dead tired, right? I found this movie Shadow People, and I was like, this looks like a really good movie. I binged the whole fucking movie till like 3 a.m. and I am laying in bed and I am like, I didn't sleep at all that night. It's the first time in a decade since I was not able to sleep because I was fucking terrified. My sleepy brain was moving the shadows on its own, and I thought I was gonna die. It's terrible. I hated it.
I'm doing Google Images. The poster looks like shit, though.
Of Shadow People?
Yeah. Sorry. I can't stop laughing at it. You should check out Man Bites Dog. That's a fun movie for the whole family. Well, yeah, but yeah, we should totally just show like Grug.
Oh wait, is that movie up yet?
We should show Grug all of these like fucking fucked up like horror movies. Just create like the worst, most despicable human being imaginable. Yo, show him Monster, bro. Show him freaking Naoki Urasawa's Monster. Just make him.
I still gotta watch that show.
Make him become Johan. That man is Riely. I can't emphasize enough that man is like genuinely. That is like one of the only fictional villains that genuinely makes me terrified.
Have you guys heard of the movie Cocaine Bear?
I've heard about it. I haven't gone to see it yet.
It's already made like double its budget.
I know, it's so funny. It's such a good. It's apparently loosely inspired by the true story.
Yeah, of Pablo Escobar.
Escobar.
That's what the news called him. In reality, he just got into a bunch of cocaine and just OD'd and died like on the spot.
Yeah, but this is so cool.
I know. It looks.
I can't wait to watch it.
I'm going to watch it very soon. It's going to be so hype. I'm going to have a lot of fun.
But like, I really feel like we could also take the route of like the greatest MMA fighter with Grug. Grug, the greatest MMA fighter to ever live. Teach this man nothing but martial arts.
But the fist.
Because like, you have to remember, this dude is muscular as shit.
Yeah. Bro, eventually nobody will be able to tame Grug, and we'll have to have him fight a silverback gorilla.
Very true, but once Grug cannot be contained, just release him into the wild and create. And that goes back to the great legend of Grug the Caveman.
He can't be contained. SCP Grug breach containment.
It's over.
It's just an anomalous dude.
Release him into like the Amazon rainforest later. No, take him to
the other thing where like the other thing is like this dude, if we unfreeze him or he comes and time travels, he might like instantly fucking die.
True, actually. Hold on.
And like in all seriousness, this dude might actually like die within a few days just because of the amount of like viruses and shit in the air and everything. He just might die.
So we have to,
which is kind of sad for Grug, but
we have to like vaccinate him immediately or some shit.
How's he gonna take that? Being stabbed? So we're gonna lose a couple doctors trying to vaccinate him.
We're gonna have to sedate him first. We're gonna have to like put him in a gas chamber filled with like sleeping gas, and then like just like while he's asleep, give him like all the shots so he won't just like die immediately. He might die anyway from like how fucking smoggy air has become since.
Right? Because he's coming from no carbon in the air whatsoever, no smog, no nothing. If we put him in San Francisco or Las Vegas, he's surely gonna die just from the air.
He's going to like inhale for a millisecond and die.
I feel like there's preventative measures though. If we lock him in a box,
yeah,
give him like pump pure CO2 in there and just like slowly lower the CO2 content and like increase the amount of smog that we put in there like over time. Just get his lungs ready for the outside world.
The first thing we need to give Grug is a copy of the Industrial Revolution and its consequences on society. That's what we need to give him first.
Give him Mein Kampf.
Teach him how to read and give him that.
Give him Mein Kampf too.
Yeah.
Like, this is my struggle.
Force him to watch every single Yesterday I Asked You by Jack's films. That will turn a man insane.
I feel like the other thing that we could do is just have him watch The Passion of the Christ and then just send him out into the world.
I'm down for it. No, get him
God,
to
there's
watch
so many good ideas behind this. It's so good. I'm so glad this was a good idea.
Get him to read Catcher in the Rye, and then he's gonna want to kill John Lennon. Just make
I
him
wonder
listen.
if you could get like the perfect serial killer or like assassin out of Grug.
Oh, the perfect assassin. That would be really hard though, because you gotta teach him like stealth and all that.
Well, no, you don't have to teach him stealth much at all because he already knows hunting wild animals.
I don't think you realize how humans hunted back then. We weren't really stealthy. We were just more chase them until they get tired.
The other thing, we could make a whole bunch of money, like a traveling circus type deal. We unfreeze or regrow a woolly mammoth. Give Grug this woolly mammoth as a gift, and then just parade him around the world as Grug and his woolly mammoth, and just make a shit ton of money off of it.
Honestly, totally like the best choice. Give them just.
You have to factor in morals for someone who has no morals.
No, morals are stupid in the first place. First of all,
yeah, we're just gonna make money off cavemen and woolly mammoths. That's fine.
Morals are stupid, first of all, because like morals change per person. All right. Second of all, it would be really fun. Science without morals is the way to go.
Have you never? Psychology is the one thing that suffers because of morals.
Yeah, you played BioShock, right? You played BioShock. You know how well science without morals goes.
I have not played BioShock. It's on my list of games to play, but
okay.
I'm a loser. I haven't played a lot of games.
Yeah.
Shut up! Don't agree with me.
Yeah. You get it.
Obviously, the first thing we're doing, Riely, is we're teaching Grug English, and we're gonna bring him on the podcast. Obviously,
we're going to give Grug an instrument and just teach him how to play to perfection. We're gonna give him a.
You're basically this is the equivalent of working
the meatiest riff.
This is basically the equivalent of working with a brand new baby and just molding it however you want, except it's a grown ass man.
Bro, let's get Grug to play let's just strap him into a VR machine and get him to play Five Nights at Freddy's VR.
Oh my god. Okay, strap him into VR, but throw him in Minecraft. That's it.
Yeah.
That's his entire life. Live stream, 24/7 live stream. This dude, we feed him.
We Justin TV his ass.
24/7 live stream of Grug the Caveman playing Minecraft. This is the only world he's ever known.
I feel like a horror game would be so much better though.
I feel like he'd go fucking insane. Make him play Outlast.
Yeah, Outlast, like Resident Evil 7. Freaking bro, Silent Hill, just get him to play like every Silent Hill game known to man. Dude, we need to give Grug to Mr. Beast.
No, don't get that man has enough money.
No, not like give him like, but I feel like Mr. Beast, like we enter a deal with Mr. Beast. All right, Mr. Beast Jimmy's got a plan. Let me tell you. In this video, we're creating the deadliest obstacle course and putting Grug in it.
And then he goes, Unga Bunga.
In this video, we gave 10 homeless people LSD. Now, there's bugs under their skin, and the first to get the $10 million from under their skin out wins.
Mr. Beast, what have you done?
I feel like one thing that I would actually want to do, like in all seriousness, is just go out into like a forest or something and just have a weekend with Grug.
Camp with Grug.
Just camp with Grug.
Grug. Bro, you'd have to choose like the most vast place of wilderness known to man. Like fucking put him in like Alaska and just like
No. I was thinking like keep it in the United States. Keep it in Yellowstone.
Alaska is in the United States, moron.
Yeah, but that's too far north.
But like I'm just saying, like a place with like a vast wilderness, like Grug will keep you alive. He will know.
You gotta create a certain kind of dependency, because if things get dicey, you don't want Grug turning on you.
True.
You gotta prove your worth to Grug.
Yes. You are the only one who carries the shotgun. Teach Grug how to handle a gun and let him loose on society. Give him like a sawed-off double barrel, let him loose.
The other thing I just realized is the women are gonna make Grug fucking kill himself. He's gonna die like almost instantly when he sees all the women nowadays. This dude's gonna lose his shit.
Yeah.
Women is the ultimate challenge Grug cannot overcome.
Women has always been the ultimate challenge of man.
We have Grug live in the wilderness. We introduce Grug into society, and then 10 to 15 years later, we introduce Grugina, and we just give Grugina to Grug and be like, this wife.
The bride of Grug.
Yours. Teach.
But what if Grug already gets married at that point?
Too bad.
Do you think anybody would want to be with Grug?
I didn't even realize reintroducing caveman DNA into everybody.
I would 100%.
It's a whole subspecies of human at that point.
The second Grug dies, his skeleton is going up in the freaking museum.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
There will be no funeral for Grug. He's science at that point.
He will have the biggest funeral. Let's be real. He will be turned into such a sensation. Like who's the guy who died like and had like the big ass funeral? I can't even remember the guy's name.
Gonna have to narrow it down, buddy.
It was really big. It was like a national event, international event.
Queen?
The Queen?
No, it wasn't like recently. It was like 10 years ago. You guys, you'll figure it out.
Michael Jackson?
Sure. I don't remember exactly who, so let's just go with Michael Jackson.
I have no idea who you're talking about. I'm sorry.
Oh, Mandela. No, it was Mandela.
Oh, because wow, I get it now.
Yeah, we'll have someone doing fake sign language at Grug's funeral.
And I had the fucking hiccups. God damn it.
Go get a bottle of water and drink slowly.
I don't have any bottle of water.
It doesn't fucking matter. Go get a glass of water. Okay, I'm telling you this now. And this is for everybody listening as well. Because I'm right, and I refuse to have people tell me I'm dumb. Grab a glass of water, put paper towel over it, and sip the water through the paper towel slowly. It gets rid of your hiccups every single time for me.
There's dumb.
A much quicker way.
It's so dumb. It's dumb, but I was literally told as a joke by a real adult, and it works. And I do that every single time now, and it always gets rid of them.
I'm telling you now, there's a much easier and stupider and quicker way to get rid of it. And I will not be telling it to you just for funsies.
That's fine. My way works 100% of the time.
I'll go get some water.
Yeah.
Do my idea. Put paper towel over it.
No.
Right, just go get your water, Riley. Uh-oh, I think he gave them to me. Oh, God.
Did he really?
Oh, God. Passed him on. Give Grug the hiccups. Give Grug every STD known to man. See what happens. Give Grug every drug known to man.
We gotta start him off small and work his way up. We could make a movie! Cocaine Caveman!
Exactly.
Filmed in real time. Oh man, I have not laughed on this podcast this much before. This
You're
is
welcome.
great. Cocaine Caveman.
Cocaine Caveman. This is the way to do. We only spit facts here. What if we got him to? What if we taught him how to paint, or at least like the basics of like painting? And just
But what if the public doesn't like Grug's paintings, and then Grug doesn't like the public anymore?
Good, even better. I mean, hey, Banksy doesn't like the public, and he's still one of the most world-renowned painters.
I was making a Hitler joke.
That's
I was making a Hitler joke. Grug Hitler.
Okay. Realistically though, like he's bound to we're bound to make millions off of Grug paintings.
Oh, we're bound to make millions off of Grug in general. Like, regardless of all the ideas we have, I still love Cocaine Caveman.
We open a museum with all of his paintings. Honestly, I think I found it. I think I found what I wanted to do with Grug.
Museum painting?
Make him a painter.
Make him a painter.
Like Caveman.
Happy little Grug.
Paintings by a caveman bound to just work. It's just bound to work. People would come see that even if his paintings absolutely sucked.
Yeah, because it's caveman paintings.
Yeah.
We gotta put them on Twitch. We gotta utilize Twitch and YouTube.
Oh my god, yes. We just trap them in a facility and just everywhere. It's just the Truman Show. We make the Truman Show, but with Grug.
Yeah, basically.
Exactly. Oh god, Riely gave his hiccups to me.
We could also go and do a really, really bad. Do we put Grug on the Disney Channel and see what happens? See what Disney does with him?
He will 100% get molested.
He will get molested.
I like your painter idea though.
You guys, heaven is real. Hell is real. You're gonna be brutally molested by 16 autistic clowns. You're gonna be kicked in the balls every day by Kevin Hart. I want that guy to meet Grug. The guy who made the Hell is Real video needs to meet Grug.
Do we just introduce Grug to all of 2008 YouTube and then just release him into the world?
He just starts yelling at people. Shut up! The Smosh intro.
Either that, or we just let him loose on Reddit. Just teach him how to use a computer, put him on Reddit, block everything else, and just leave him on Reddit for a week.
We need to give him a worse website though, a more one that's morals are questionable, like freaking 4chan or iFunny.
Fucking iFunny.
Bro, everybody on iFunny is a very radical.
I know. Do we introduce this man to? Okay, so
have him binge the entire Markiplier Five Nights at Freddy's playlist.
Oonga boonga, funny men. Go.
Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier. Welcome back to Five Nights at Freddy's.
Did you see he replayed all of them?
What?
Did you see Mark went and revisit all of them too?
Yeah, and the only one he did to completion was 2.
Yeah,
and he got the craziest RNG on 2. He experienced JJ twice in Shadow Bonnie.
Right?
Dude, that's like a 0.1% chance of happening.
Do you actively follow Markiplier, Jason?
Yeah, I fucking love Markiplier. I love him so much. He is such a sweet little boy. I also loved In Space with Markiplier. That was actually so fucking hilarious.
Does he actually go to space?
Do you not know what it is?
No.
Right, watch Markiplier.
But you haven't heard of In Space with Markiplier? It's okay. How do I?
I've heard of it.
Nominated for an Emmy, Riley.
I've heard of it, but I haven't watched it. I don't know what it's about.
It's really basically you're in space with Markiplier and everything goes wrong because you're in space with Markiplier. But it's like a choose your own adventure thing. The end cards are choices to make.
Oh.
And of course, me being me, I managed to get my way to an ending that literally made no sense, where they reference shit that just didn't happen for me.
Damn.
because I just went in such like a polar opposite direction. Like I got to things where everything was like 20s detective noir style, and I
Oh,
was
that's
like,
where I got too. Yeah.
I got there like first, like the quit in like 5 minutes, and like
This sounds a lot cooler than I thought. What I thought it was gonna be, which is where I thought Markiplier was just gonna go to like a space training camp, and that was gonna be the premise of the show.
No, it's like a legitimate, like multiple storylines behind it.
That's insane.
I like met characters that like they were like supposed to be like, you know, this person, right? And like this was my first time meeting them, was like the extreme parody version of them, because I went the asshole route. I just did what I thought was funniest.
That's what I did the first time I went through.
Yeah. Did you watch part 2?
I have not gotten to part 2 yet.
Dude, it's even crazier, but way shorter. It's awesome though. 10 out of 10 would recommend In Space with Markiplier. Remember when he became an employee at Corridor Crew for like a few months?
Isn't he still there?
Is he still there?
I'm pretty sure he's still there. I think he like.
I haven't seen him in anything lately. Oh, maybe if I checked freaking their actual like website. The duct tape holding up my laptop charger fell. Why is it taking? Why I just spelled Corridor Digital is how I spelt that fucking website. But I think it's awesome that Markiplier is like starting to like work with them. Like that's fucking awesome.
No, he did an internship, and he was done in October.
Yeah. But like on their website, they had like a little short series of things called Mark the Intern. It was awesome. I kind of want to sign up to Corridor Digital just so I can watch all of those. What if we showed the Caveman Markiplier? I bet the Caveman and Markiplier would look alike because Markiplier looks like everybody.
Oh, I didn't think of showing him all of Markiplier.
Bro, you know
do we make this dude paranoid as shit and show him SCP? Not yeah. The like videos or anything. Show him the SCP podcast.
No, we just let him loose on the fucking website itself. Make him play Containment Breach.
No, we have him. I feel like the other thing to do is like fully introduce this man into society just enough to where like he understands human speech. He understands like there's aliens. This is how people do things. Like just a regular dude, but keep him naive as shit, and then have him. And then when he comes home from like work or whatever, or like when we're ready to do this, show him War of the Worlds, and tell him it's a live broadcast, and have him freak the fuck out.
Yes.
Play the Purge like alarm thing on his TV.
Oh my god. You could freak the fuck out of Grug. It's so great. I love Grug.
Yo, what if we taught Grug racism?
See, I'm gonna show them. I'm gonna show them that 2005 BBC fake creepypasta video I found about aliens killing the planet, where a sultry British man explains to you how to commit suicide to die in a prideful way before the aliens blow up the planet.
Do we show him The Ring?
Yes, that goes without saying.
Yeah, this man will never watch TV ever again.
We make him play Bloody Mary immediately after showing The Ring.
You know what? That's one. Oh, see, you teach him all these like legend. I still want to do like a Grug v Bigfoot and just strap a body.
This is a horror movie franchise now. Oh, we got the 10th movie, Grug versus Bigfoot, guys. Here we go.
Bro,
Riely, you here for
Grug runs for president. Grug goes to high school. Grug versus Bigfoot.
No. Grug versus will be the biggest like multi-billion-dollar movie franchise to ever exist.
Riely, right. So you know Cocaine Bear, right?
Yep.
I was thinking Cocaine Caveman.
Okay.
But shot in real time.
Okay.
We shoot the movie as it's happening. and then
we just put him on every drug imaginable.
I still think Cocaine Caveman sounds like a really good tagline for a movie.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
We have to start him off small. You said that, right? We start him off small, make our way up.
We start with marijuana, right?
Yeah.
We start with marijuana. We get him high.
What's the end goal?
Bath salts.
Bath salts? No.
I was thinking like maybe acid.
I don't know what the end goal.
50 Benadryl and a bottle of whiskey. Bro, that's how you enable survival horror mode.
The Grug versus the Hat Man.
Grug's about to owe him money too.
Bro, if you ever wish that real life had a survival horror minigame, just take 50 Benadryl and drink a bottle of whiskey.
Riely, you've mentioned the Hat Man twice. Is that a reference to something?
This is a reference to a meme that I saw. I think it was on fucking the Shirts That Go Hard Twitter page.
Oh my god.
It was like it was just like a plague doctor. And it's like, I can't take Benadryl anymore because I owe the Hat Man money and I don't want to see him.
Do you guys know about Friday Hat Man?
No.
What? You don't know about the best YouTube channel of all time?
Wait, I think you've shown me Friday Hat Man.
Ever since 2007, every week on Friday, he would show you what hat he would be wearing for the day. And it's a new hat every time.
That's so fucking based.
It's also so wholesome.
Is it still going?
Oh, of course. He uploaded one yesterday.
Wow.
Let's see what it on. Let me refresh my memory.
It's been going for 16 years.
He also starts with like Friday is hat day. It's awesome.
That's pretty great.
So wholesome.
Oh wait, what is he working in today? A proud to be something in Arabic hat. It like says something in Arabic. That's that's why he's saying himself. This is a direct quote from Friday Hat Man. Bro, I love Friday Hat Man. Best YouTube channel.
All right, do we have any more big Grug pitches?
Give him a hat every Friday.
Yes, he could be the Friday Hat Man.
He'll be Thursday Hat Man.
Yes. There should be a Hat Man for each day of the week. We need 7 Hat Men.
The 7 legendary Hat Men. When they all cancel, the world will end. When the meetings of the Hat Men happen.
Such a rare crossover.
The Hat Men.
When all the Hat Men come together. Hasn't been this ambitious of a crossover since 7 Supergirls, which is a YouTube channel I was forced to watch as a child because my best friend was a female. So I had to watch a lot of 7 Supergirls.
I'm so sorry for you.
I mean, I don't remember it being awful. It was just like YouTube schlock, like whatever. I know people got like molested in the making of it, so I'm glad it's not happening anymore. But it was just like schlocky YouTube about little girls going on adventures. What are you laughing about?
What if we turn Grug into a cyborg? What if we made an Iron Man suit first and put Grug in there? And just let him live? I'd be willing to appoint Grug as representative of the Earth. Put Grug on a rocket ship and send him out to the moon.
To the moon.
The first man on Mars.
Grug is the first man on Mars. Bro, do you think if Grug was on a spaceship alone on the course to Mars, he would live like before it landed? Like after it landed, I mean. Like the rocket was just like on autopilot. Grug was just in there. Like, do you think he'd fuck something up and like cause the rocket ship to blow up or some shit?
No, I think you could train him well enough.
No, but like just no training. Like he wakes up in a rocket ship. What's going on? What do you think's happening? I say he's fucked in that situation. What if we just feed him a shit ton of like LSD and then let him loose?
Good idea.
It's just everything goes to crabs. Everything goes to drugs with Grug.
It all goes to Grug. You get it.
Wow. Hold on. Oh well. No. No. Never mind. I'm not gonna say it.
You know, I have a theory. You know, if we were to show him any movies, let's be real. Like showing him like, oh, Citizen Kane, he will not give a shit. Show him Jackass, he will be laughing the entire time. Like, let's be
Oh,
real.
funny
That's
man
true.
get
He
pogo
has the
stick
same
on
sense of
balls.
humor.
Oh.
Yes, it's funny, Riely.
How do they do that shit?
What do you mean?
How do they get a pogo stick on their balls and not die?
I don't know. Steve-O like still has a shit ton of scars from all the shit he did.
I know they do like super like painful shit all the time. The one that always sticks in my mind is I think it was in the new one where they do a pogo stick to the balls, and
Yeah.
oh god.
Do you guys watch I Did a Thing on YouTube?
No.
No.
Bro, he tried turning a jackhammer into a pogo stick.
Yo.
It didn't end well, but it was really funny. He made a freaking treadmill, but like the track was sandpaper. It was funny.
That doesn't sound pleasant to me.
It wasn't, but it was really funny. Bro, we need to I do kind of I want to go back to Colo's idea of making him watch Saw. We need to make him watch Saw and then send him to like a mechanic school or like an engineering school and just see what he comes up with. Like surely he's got to make like the most horrific shit known to man, right?
Yeah, 100%. That's why he would be the most infamous serial killer.
What Saw trap do you think he would like the most?
Oh, I don't know.
I think the most I've seen of Saw is like the PS3 game, so
I can't. That game's awful. I love it. Do you know about the Get Me Out of Here guy from that game?
is that what that audio's from?
It's if you go into the sound options, you literally just hear get me out of here. I didn't do anything. Just get me out.
My god.
Michael, don't leave me here. I think well, I mean everybody's favorite is the reverse bear trap.
The one on
like,
the head?
Yeah. Well, there are
That's
multiple.
the original one, isn't it?
It's in Saw 1, but we don't actually get to see it kill anybody till Saw 7.
Do you know they're making 10?
Yeah, I know. They were the original pitch for Saw 9 was going to be a continuation of a Jigsaw, but freaking Chris Rock was like, I want to be in a Saw movie, and they dropped everything and made fucking Spiral, which was hilarious, like bad. Then again, like most of the Saw movies are like hilarious bad.
Wait, is that from the Book of Saw whatever movie?
Yeah, Spiral.
I thought I heard that was good.
No, it was awful. And like
Okay.
fucking, it was hilarious, and not when the jokes are being like said. Just like when the movie is trying to be scary, it's hilarious. You should totally binge the entire Saw franchise, Riely. It'll be a fun thing, especially if you like gore.
That would like freak me out genuinely if I watched that all in a row.
It's not that bad.
Like I have to set a day aside because like no matter how campy and absurd it is, like just the idea, just like a killer stalking in the dark, just like kind of gives me anxiety for the rest of the day.
He doesn't stalk in the dark all the time.
He doesn't stalk. It's not random people though. It's always people who have done something wrong who can atone for their sins. Basically,
those who do not appreciate life do not deserve life. That's like Jigsaw's motto.
I've done plenty of things wrong,
but you still appreciate life. To an extent.
Yeah. What if I become the Saw?
Dude, if you become Saw, I'll become your goddamn engineer. We can make so much money off.
Well, I mean, let's be real. You've seen the movies, right, Colo? You know.
I've seen all of them. Yeah.
You know how most of them end with like, turns out this person was Jigsaw all along.
Kind of, yeah.
I have to like set aside a day to watch a fucking Friday the 13th movie. All of Saw is an undertaking. What?
Look at General Riely.
I don't know if I want to.
Oh, is that the rib machine?
It's the angel wings.
What the fuck does that mean?
Look, Riely.
I don't want to look. I'm scared. I'm scared. You show me something scary. I'm pulling it up on my phone. We might be here for a while, folks.
It's my favorite trap from Saw 3. Bro, remember when like the main game of Saw 3 was like you're coping for your dead daughter too much. You're not appreciating life. You're too sad about the death of your child.
Too much copium going on here. I gotta solve this.
Yeah. And in the video game, it was like you're too good at being a cop. Stop that.
Oh yeah, I remember this one. This one's like stuck into his ribs, isn't it?
Yeah.
And he has to stick his hand in acid to get the key.
Yeah, she has to stick her hand in acid to get the key before it dissolves.
Yeah.
Before it tears her ribcage open.
Couldn't you just dump the acid out?
No, because she was like trapped. She was strapped in. Remember?
Yeah, but you still have to be able to stick your hand into the thing of that.
But like it would fall to the ground where she couldn't reach. I get what you mean though. No, I think the thing of acid was like it was like fixed in place. Bro, remember in Saw 7, like the one where he was literally glued to the car?
Oh yeah, that's the only one out of all of them where I'm just like, oh no, it literally made me cringe. That's the only one.
Bro, that movie had like the best traps though.
I'm about to go rewatch all of Saw.
Oh no.
It is a fun time. Like you get to watch one good movie. You get to watch one good movie, and then you get to watch a bunch of bad movies, but they're so bad they're funny.
It's not. Yeah, it's just this might peg me as a serial killer, but it's really cool to see the traps too.
Oh, of course. Everybody.
I feel like we at some point. I feel like I brought this up, and you don't remember it happening. So maybe it's a fever dream. But I feel like at some point we attempted to record a Saw PS3 Let's Play. Like way back in like the Droma San Vanitas days.
No, we never did.
I swear to God this happened.
You are misremembering.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting memories of two bad PS3 games mixed together, and I'm thinking of the time we tried to do Amazing Spider-Man. And like I also seen a video of Saw around that time.
What if instead of making Grug Saw, we put him in the thing? We like make him one of the people, the victims.
Well, then he'd fail because he doesn't understand.
We'll make it simple for him. Bro, the one where like the fish hook is in like the chick. He just yanks that shit out.
You also have to factor in Grug could be a superhero too.
Yeah, he probably is super strong.
Super Grug.
I still love how we all unanimously agreed this dude's name is Grug.
Yeah. Bro, Grug, we turn him into a superhero. We teach him about how criminality is a plague across America, and we make him right the wrongs of the world.
Don't give him any sense of morality, though. Teach him the laws of the United States, and then just let him free.
Teach him the laws of the United States.
No, if I was
don't teach him the legitimate ones. Don't teach him the legitimate ones.
Yeah.
Send him out to like Colorado and give him a list of laws that are like the dumb ones that are somehow laws, and be like, these are heavily illegal. You must stop these.
Salmon in a suspicious way.
Now, I'm gonna train him to be a hero true of heart. I'm gonna make him binge watch Power Rangers, and then he'll be ready to go.
Oh my god! If we really want to like give this man a heart attack, release him at a furry convention.
Yeah,
bro,
this dude would go nuts.
It would be awesome.
Has there been there should be like a horror movie where a bunch of furries die.
What's your guys' favorite saw trap? Sorry, I can't stop thinking about saw traps. Bro, the freaking...
I want a horror movie where a bunch of furries die, and I want a horror movie where there's like a Roger Rabbit-esque cartoon murderer.
I also want a movie where furries die, or I just want to see a bunch of furries die. It doesn't even have to be a movie. It could be...
I can't believe there doesn't already exist a movie where a Roger Rabbit-type cartoon uses like toon force to kill people.
I think there is. It probably exists.
Oh, that's the one. Oh, that's the one I was thinking of. Ooh, the classroom trap.
Oh, bro, that one. I love that one. That's awesome.
That's the one I was thinking of, the classroom trap. I love how you know exactly what I'm talking about too.
Yeah, where he's like chained and all
Yeah,
that. And,
he's
like,
chained across the room, and he has to either pull him out or
he has to pull out the chains, or the freaking like nail bombs go off.
right.
Bro, the one in his jaw, dude. Do you know have you seen Spiral?
Spiral.
Yeah, that's the 9th one.
I thought it was Jigsaw.
No, Jigsaw's number 8. Spiral is number 9 with Chris Rock. Bro, the first trap in that one actually is so painful.
I didn't know about Spiral.
First of all, it's like it's pretty much the same shit, but like it's more focused on the cop plot. But freaking the first trap is like this guy is like standing on like a stepladder, and his like tongue is like screwed into like this weird thing, and basically he has to rip out his own tongue, or a subway train is going to come and run him over.
Oh, you ripped out your tongue. You write shit
Like,
down. Easy.
He just steps on the ladder and it just like it will rip out, but like it looks super painful. Obviously he dies because it's like the opening scene, you know.
Yeah, because you also have to factor in fear into all of this too.
Yeah. Bro, can we talk about how stupid like some of the traps are though? Like fuck this grug shit. This is not the Saw podcast.
Look, it's Detour ahead. We can talk about whatever we want. We don't have to keep talking about
I don't have
drugs.
too much left in me, man.
Bro, the glass coffin.
How far into this are we?
Almost
shit.
Over an hour and a half.
All right, Jason, we'll bring you back for a Saw episode because we're almost 2 hours in.
Maybe I'll watch a Saw.
No, you got to watch at least the first 3.
I can't commit to watching 3 films. I know myself. I can commit to watching at least 1, and I will try to watch 3.
Well, okay. Well, at least make it the first Saw, because that's the only good one.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
But all right, gamers.
Right.
Let's wrap things up. Jason.
Our final conclusion is that Grug will be a menace to society.
Yeah, of course.
100% Grug would be a menace to society.
All right.
We're creating a monster.
I'm so glad we can all agree that we are just creating the worst human being known to man.
Jason.
Yeah.
If people want to find a great Super Metroid video to watch in their free time in 2025, what YouTube channel should they subscribe to?
It's coming out this year. It's coming out. It's going to come out next month. I'm saying it.
All right, tell us where they can find you.
You can go to youtube.com/jELeeoo. That's 2 E's and 2 O's at the end. It's the greatest experience of your life because I only make banger videos. Right now, my most recent video is just a correct opinions on the Power Rangers theme songs. But I'm working on a Super Metroid video, and it's going to be out soon.
The opinions in that video were a little less than correct in some cases.
Oh, they were 100% correct.
SPD was way too low. It was criminal.
Some would say they're factual.
I wouldn't say they're factual.
Well, of course you wouldn't say that because you're wrong all the time about everything.
Shut the fuck up.
All right, Riely, Peglet, where can people find you?
You can find me in a lot of places, but I'd like to make one main highlight, and that is the world's favorite Death Note podcast, Kira's Kingdom, has returned.
Why?
It's got its own. We're talking about the J drama. We're gonna be the Death Note completionists. We're gonna talk about all the Death Note media there is. We're on a quest. So we're talking about the J drama first. The show has its own feed now. You can go to anchor.fm/Kira's Kingdom or look up Kira's Kingdom on Spotify or Apple Podcasts.
Nobody goes on Anchor FM.
Well, anchor.fm links out to the other feeds.
I know, but nobody goes on it.
Okay, well, whatever. Fuck you. Or look it up on Spotify or Apple, which is what I just said, Jason. And you can find the first 40 episodes, 41, because there was a bonus episode. There was a bonus episode. There was a bonus episode, singular. And those are all re-uploaded now. And on Tuesday, which is yesterday when this comes out, so it's already out for you listeners, the podcast returns with episode 41, which starts our J-drama coverage. It was pretty fun. I took 2.5 hours of notes because I care about this Death Note podcast too much. Go check it out.
All right, you can find me at Colo254 on Twitter. You can also find me on my very cool, very fun YouTube channel. I make Pokemon content mainly, with a little bit of other like tier lists and shit like that, but mainly Pokemon content. Go check out the video where Riely and I battle it out head to head in an epic battle of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet.
Sounds way cooler than Pokemon Showdown.
Oh, right. I'm so glad I can do Scarlet and Violet content because I have a capture card now.
What kind?
A $30 one I bought off Amazon, but it doesn't lose frames for Pokemon, so I don't care.
Nice.
Yeah, Jason, if you go watch the videos, as far as OBS tells me, I don't lose any frames. The only frames that are lost are because the game is shit.
Yeah.
The game doesn't run well on Switch.
Here's where I get to humble brag and say that my capture card doesn't even need OBS to record. It just saves it onto an SD card.
Oh, see, I just use OBS because it's easier. Also, this thing cost me like $30 for a capture card.
I hate OBS so much.
Oh, OBS is terrible, but
it's a piece of shit.
Anyway, it's Colo Chew's
Can I do the outro?
YouTube channel. Go check it out. Go subscribe.
Can I do the outro?
We don't really have an outro, I guess.
But
do you want to do an outro?
Yeah, I had something planned.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, thank you for listening to Detour Head, the #1 podcast where all the co-hosts are joking. Bye.
All right. See ya.